It's like 8:40. I just got home. And I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm not eating dinner. Not doing anything else. Just sometimes, like, you just really just want to get through it. And easiest thing to do is just try to go to bed. That's what I'm doing. Well, it's now close to 7 a.m. I think about the movie Click, and I think about that remote and what I would use it for. I'd probably abuse it and use it way too much and just skip through a lot of days. It's a routine that gets me out of the house, gets me going, keeps me from finding that click, that remote control, you know? It's routine that, in a way, does any sort of good for my own feelings. I can suppress my feelings when I go to a job that I lost all passion for. So, that's where I'm off to. The type of guy who will just sit in the slow lane in traffic. Because I already know I have an hour drive to work. And I'm in no hurry to be anywhere, so who cares? Not me. I'm thinking about this Amaletto short film that I watched the other day. Boring Barry and His Imaginary Friend. The guy moves to LA because he wants to get away from his boring life and decides that he's going to show the world and decided that he's going to start his stand-up comedy career. He moves to LA and it's basically business as usual, and he's sad and depressed and has a hard time wanting to get anywhere out of there, and so he just talks to himself and he blames his depression on his imaginary friend that he's talking to. So eventually his imaginary friend keeps telling him, like, no, you gotta go out, you gotta give it a shot, like, just try it, you know, you moved here to try it and you're not doing it. The guy's like, what's the point? My real issue, why I'm miserable, it's you. You're the one making me miserable. I wish you would go away. So the imaginary friend does. The video fast forwards for like a week, and the guy comes to the realization that he's as miserable without the imaginary friend as he was with him. So the problem was within him. He asked for the guy to come back. He doesn't. So he goes to stand-up comedy and tries to perform, and, you know, doesn't do well. And the imaginary friend shows up and he starts clapping for him. And even though the rest of the audience isn't clapping, the imaginary friend is. And the imaginary friend says this: would you rather have 3 minutes of uncomfortableness or the rest of your life of being miserable? And that's the kind of phrase that I've been thinking about a lot with it. Like, we do things to kind of get ourselves out of the comfort zone, even though we don't want to, because we know that, or we hope that it can bring some sort of joy to us, you know, something that can propel us to a better state, you know. With that being said, maybe that's why I'm making these videos. I don't need validation, I don't need anything, but maybe doing something that I'm not necessarily comfortable with filming myself, I'm hoping to post these and edit it together, will help propel me into a better state. I'm not sure. But it took me an hour to get here, so. Well, I'm on my lunch break, but I don't get a chance to eat lunch today because I have to go to Oregon City to pick up a phone. Say lovey. All I gotta say is F Canby, the streets are broken here. Well, I have made it to past 5 p.m. and it's been a busy day. 3.5 more hours, and then it's off to my next part of the evening. Well, one of my realizations from this is my eyebrow hair is crazy, and I just looked at it in the mirror and it split too. Split ends on my eyebrow hairs. No shave will never end soon, so. It's 8:40, just getting off work, driving home. It was a pretty decent day. Did really well today, I suppose. Spent the last hour of my shift making a stupid company logo for our market. Just for every time I send them one that they like, they tell me, oh, can you add this? Can you change this? Can you do this? And I'm like, yeah, sure, okay, sure, yeah, okay, sure, yeah, okay. So finally, I get them one that is like, oh, I really like this. But the higher ups really like the competition better. This is your competition. Great, cool, I appreciate that. Whatever. On to my next journey. So, I'm waiting for Survivor Night. Normally it's already started by now, but we're about a little behind today, so it's a little interesting because I am on a detox from weed. Supposed to make it till the 25th. We'll see how long I make it. It's been about a week now, 5 days, whatever. From suburbia.
In every other universe, Gwen Stacy falls for Spider-Man. And in every other universe, it doesn't end well.
So we're doing Survivor. We're going to do a little recap where we're at. I have 3 players with 11 points. What do you got, Rob?
I have 2 players, 4, 7, 13, 12 points.
12 points. Jake?
1 player for 4.
1 for 4. Johnny?
What?
How many players do you have left?
Oh, 1.
And how many points do you have?
1.
Sean?
Yeah.
How many players do you have left? 2, and how many points? 4. Okay. Thank you. It's kind of cold in my room. Well, I lost a player today, and I don't think I mentioned this, but I didn't mention this. The loser has to get a tattoo. Last year I lost, and I had to get the tattoo. This year I'm not losing, so I don't. That's nice. Well, it's late, and it's almost like midnight now, and I should have been in bed like an hour ago. I've got inventory in the morning, and hopefully no one calls out, but someone already did. But it's not my closer, it's just a mid, so it's not that important to me. It would have been nice, but whatever. And afterwards, I'm supposed to go to my buddy's house to help set up the stage for some live events that we're planning on trying to do to sell some Pokemons. It's not my thing, but it sounds kind of fun, so I'll give it a whirl. Why not? But this will be the end of this chapter, I think.